What's up guys, here's a trade recap video of how I made more than $8,000 today live trading across 15 accounts. I only took one trade here around 9:30 and I'm going to break down everything step by step. Now let's start with the P&L and here's the trade copier. So I use TradeSyncer. I love it. It's the best really. There's a link in my description if you want to join. I know they have a free trial. You can see here 15 trades, one trade per account. Total P&L 8,474 for the day. Here's each trade per account. So again, 15 trades total. You can see I took it around 9:38. I took shorts. I entered at 46,352, which is right here on the chart. And I closed at 90 points, which would be around here. Right here. And then you can see that each trade is verified with the broker. So full transparency here. And yeah, let me go ahead and show you exactly how I did that and my thought process for the morning and what I do to pretty much set up my trades. So let's go ahead and start with deleting everything here so we can start fresh, and I'll do bar replay. All right, so I trade in the 5-minute time frame. So as soon as I start the session, I'll go ahead and jump into that. And first thing I like to do is look at the previous sessions, right? See what did price do exactly. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mark a trend line. So the first thing I'll do here is take this high. I see we pretty much had kind of like a downtrend going on here. And I like to make sure we have at least 3 touch points. 2, 3. And then I also noticed it's kind of like an uptrend here. So we do have this going up. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's fine as long as you can, visually see more or less where the trend is going, right? That gives me a better idea of what price is doing. You can see it's kind of creating like a flag pattern here, right? So these are actually my favorite to trade because they're the easiest. All you really have to do is wait for a breakout on either side. All right, so once I put my trend line, I'll go ahead and start marking my session highs and session lows. So first thing I see here is some support around Asia session, Asia low. Go ahead and put that here. Yeah, right there is good. All right, and then I also see, on London highs right here. We have some resistance forming. We have resistance here in pre-market, and a little bit here in Asia session. All right, and then let's take a look. We also have from this wick here, we have all the way to London lows, okay? And then previous New York session, we have New York highs all the way up here. Perfect, all right. And I do like to do this just to, visually have them marked out. Keeps my chart a little bit organized as well. Right. London. And then last we have here New York highs. Okay, perfect. So now that I have everything marked out, I can see my key levels from the previous sessions, plus the trend lines. That just gives me extra confluence, right? So I wouldn't want to take sells until first we break this uptrend, right? So it's telling me, okay, well, we're breaking this uptrend. Sellers are taking control. Plus, once we take out London lows, that gives me even more confidence that, okay, that's a good sign for sells, right? So I'll go ahead and enter sells here. Then I did have a buy stop ready. I had it, I believe here. above London highs. So again, if we break this bearish trend line and we take out London highs, we could probably retarget New York session highs. And then same thing with here. So if we break out of here, going to the downside, we'll probably target London lows. So that's exactly what I was looking for. And if you go ahead and see how it plays out, you can see that got into sells here, and then perfect. I closed, like I said, at like 90 points there, targeting London lows. In and out of the trade. I don't like to be in the market too long. I'm one and done. I don't like to go back, take more trades, give my profits up. No, one and done, win or lose, come back next day and do it again. All right, and then yeah, so pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward trade there. You can see that I just trade basic support and resistance along with, marking out your key levels and your trend lines. And that's about it. I mean, you can join my free Discord if you want to trade live with me and claim a 7-day free trial. And I do go free live streaming every Wednesday. And we have people there that are trading, we're all helping each other out. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I'll go ahead and start posting more trade recaps throughout the week. I really want to give a breakdown like this of, everything that I did, my strategy and all that, but it's very straightforward. I don't like to complicate it too much. Trading is, I think, complicated enough. The simpler you trade, the more success you're going to see, right? But yeah, hit the subscribe button, comment if you guys have questions, and I'll see you next time. Later.